Slasher films rarely surprise with originality, and at first glance, Lowlifes appears to be yet another take on the rural psychopaths versus city dwellers trope. However, giving this film a chance reveals a couple of surprises that breathe new life into a familiar narrative. Directed by Tesh Gadakonda and Mitch Oliver, the creators inject fresh energy into the genre by reimagining certain cliches, adding a comedic element, and weaving in unexpected plot twists. While it's not a high-budget production, Lowlifes, a modest-to-be original, stands out this year thanks to its unconventional approach and undeniable charm. Let's dive into what makes this movie worth your time and where it stumbles. Without spoiling too much, the plot of Lowlifes begins predictably. A group of city folks crosses paths with rural locals in a remote area. Are you expecting yet another film about backwoods cannibals or deranged killers? While the first 20 to 30 minutes suggest just that, the film takes a sharp turn that upends audience expectations. This plot twist is Lowlife's defining feature, adding depth and uniqueness to what could have otherwise been a by-the-numbers story. However, this twist evokes mixed reactions. On one hand, it makes the narrative more engaging. On the other, not all viewers will appreciate where the story goes from there. Lowlifes isn't just a horror movie. It's a dark comedy with a clear dose of self-awareness. The characters, seemingly in on the absurdity of their situation, bring a lighthearted touch to their performances. That said, the film doesn't skimp on the horror. When things get gruesome, they're genuinely brutal and bloody. One standout feature is the attention to detail. For a low-budget production, the makeup and visual effects are impressively well done. The kill scenes are strikingly realistic, whether it's a well-placed arrow to the throat or unsettling depictions of cannibalism. Each moment feels meticulously crafted. It's clear the filmmakers poured their hearts into every frame. A significant highlight of Lowlifes is the acting. Despite the cast's relative inexperience, their performances are compelling. Amanda Fix shines as Amy, the film's central character. Her journey from bored, angsty teen to full-blown action hero is a captivating arc, even if her invincibility, by the end, raises some eyebrows. Other actors, such as Matthew McCall and Richard Harmon, add charm and humor to the film. McCall, in particular, walks a fine line between being sinister and comical with remarkable ease. One of the film's strongest aspects is its humor. It avoids overloading the script with cheap jokes, instead leaning on the contrast between comedy and horror. Many scenes, especially the character interactions, are genuinely funny, a rare delight in the slasher genre. However, as entertaining as the story is, it starts to falter toward the end. Some characters make inexplicably irrational decisions, and certain subplots, like romantic undertones or Amy's sudden skill set, feel underdeveloped. The finale, while visually dynamic, may divide viewers. Its chaotic energy will either win you over or leave you disappointed. For fans of gore, Lowlifes is a treasure trove. The film doesn't hold back on blood and guts, but it does so with artistic flair. If you appreciate well-executed effects and visually striking sequences, you'll find plenty to enjoy. The cannibalism scenes, in particular, are both unsettling and darkly comedic, highlighting the absurdity of the characters' predicaments. So, is it worth watching? Lowlifes is a solid entry in the low-budget horror genre, skillfully blending comedy, gore, and unexpected twists. It doesn't aim to be a masterpiece, but succeeds in being a refreshingly honest film with plenty of energy and a unique take on familiar themes. If you enjoy movies with surprising plot turns, don't mind dark humor, and can overlook a few narrative missteps, Lowlifes might just be a hidden gem for you. That said, if you're searching for a serious drama or a horror film that maintains tension throughout, you may want to look elsewhere. The film earns a respectable 7 out of 10. Not a groundbreaking work, but far from a disappointment. Lowlifes is what we'd call honest filmmaking. It doesn't try to be more than it is, and that's precisely what makes it so endearing. If you're in the mood for an unconventional slasher with a comedic edge, give Lowlifes a chance. And don't forget the popcorn. You'll need it to get through some of the bloodiest moments.